Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh,
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah.
It's CAPeteria Day. We're gonna do some games today, and we're also gonna do our predictions for the Thanksgiving games.
Woo!
And the rest of the week.
Son on my boy.
Today we are doing our Thanksgiving CAPeteria episode. A lot of fun stuff for you.
For ya.
Oh, very exciting.
We've done this conversation a lot, and I feel like it's only right that we do it again. Thanksgiving food, is it overrated or underrated?
Well, we'll get to that.
Sorry.
Oh, part
Can
of
we
this
give a
game.
sneak peek?
Yeah, well, this
To
is
the
just a conversation.
You can only give one sentence.
It's not overrated. Perfectly rated, I think.
I don't think it's perfectly rated.
I think it's properly rated as well.
Yeah.
I like the food isn't as good. Like we'll get into it. I think it's properly rated.
We'll get into it for sure, and possibly delve into the specifics.
If we don't
to,
delve,
yeah.
well, then we're
Well,
not.
another
doing-
question we've also done this before is the start bench cut of the holidays.
Oh, well, that's not even
Christmas one.
Which ones?
Christmas,
Start.
Thanksgiving, and New Year's Eve.
Bench.
Oh, I'm
Bench
cutting New Year's
Thanksgiving.
Eve
I'm
every
cutting the
time.
shit
Bench
out of New
Thanksgiving.
Year's.
New Year's
No,
Eve has
Thanksgiving you got good food. You're drinking. You got
Facts.
good like
Yeah,
with your
easily.
family.
That's what he agrees.
New Year's Eve fucking sucks.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm cutting New Year's.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you were.
No,
cutting
I'm
Thanksgiving.
cutting New
No,
Year's.
we all agree. We're
Okay,
all in
good.
agreement.
Thanksgiving is a massive role player
I
off the
think
bench.
New Year's can be awesome, but it can also be horrible, like very low floor.
Yes.
It's insane.
I think New Year's most
I
times
always enjoy my New
kind of
Year's,
sucks.
I have to say.
What?
I always
When
enjoy
has New Year's ever come close to the ceiling for you?
When?
Yeah.
Well,
When I
it
get- I'll tell you
depends.
when. I'll tell you when.
You need the right situation. Like my uncle has a beach house in Brazil. It goes fucking
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
what's
I've
going on in my
I've
boy?
heard Brazil-
The whole neighborhood comes to the fucking house. It's
I've
like a
heard
mansion.
Brazil
right?
for
Getting-
some reason when New Year's is fucking crazy.
It's lit. It's fucking insane.
Getting out of the city is the best New Year's always. Like if
Well,
you
I've
live in
never
a big
done
city,
New Year's here. I get out
if
every
you
year.
live in a big city, I'm just saying, if you live in a big city, getting away from the city and like just going away with some friends, like just spending just a New Year's with you guys, like in a house or
I
something.
just feel like
we
our
did that
at
in like the fucking random ass cabin in Wisconsin a few years ago.
I just feel like
So it's lit, right? That
Yeah.
was a great
It was
time.
awesome.
I do
maybe
it
I'm
with my
just like
friends every year. It's
speaking
great.
on myself, but like I feel like there's always this like need to go out and do it big and go crazy
agree
and
with
everything,
that.
and like for me personally, like that's where New Year's really becomes overrated because you wake up the next morning, you feel terrible.
You
Like
spent
it's the most
$200 just to
overrated.
get into the bar.
200. I'd be lucky if I spent 200,
Yeah,
bro.
that's-
Like
you're Miami
exactly.
boy. Yeah.
New Year's is by far the most overrated holiday.
Well, that's why staying home, like getting a place to stay at home with people,
Yeah.
is like the best place to do it.
Or
So
if you
whether
just like
it's like
just
your
do a
parents'
house party in the
or
city.
you get
Like,
an
I did a
Airbnb
house
type
party in
of
the
thing.
city once. It was
I
great.
don't know.
See, I don't even need the house
I
party.
agree with you that like the going out aspect is where it becomes overrated, but I still think that it's
You have to go
necessary.
out. Yeah, you.
Like I don't want to stay home. That's so boring.
I don't want to stay home. I'm not saying that. I just
No,
I
or
want to
go-
be. If I could pick 20 of my friends and
I feel that.
curate a beautiful. Let's cook some foods and let's get drunk and let's play games.
But the
and
environment
dance
still
and-
needs to be right. Like I'm.
I
Not,
agree.
Like I don't want to do that in fucking South Dakota.
Yeah, no shit.
I want to be like on a cool rooftop or some shit.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. You could do it in South Dakota, a big ass fucking cabin.
You get a
or
nice
some
cabin,
shit.
Yeah, but I don't
yeah,
need
with your
that.
boys. Middle
And,
of nowhere
and
house,
you
like
got-
on a lake.
You
Ooh,
just got
I
a
wanna go
billion
out.
beers and a bonfire.
Or
That's
like
a
20 of
fucking
my
night.
homies. We go on a
Like-
boat.
that's what I want.
Environment.
Environment. Setting.
Environment's good. Environment's
Location.
You don't need a boat, though. But
No, you
it's
don't need
nice
a
to have
boat.
a
I'm
boat.
just saying,
Boat's
I don't need
good.
to go to a
Boat's good.
club. I don't want to go out like
I
that.
agree with that.
No, I don't want to go to a club either.
good. We're all saying the same thing, just in our own ways.
Thanksgiving.
Nah, clubs. I've had fun at clubs.
Like for me, what I'm thinking is like the same as you, where like you rent a cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere and you just get.
Love.
lit.
One
What
of
is-
the best Thanksgiving. One
Then
of the best
saying
New Year's
you
of
go
my
outdoors,
life.
go on a boat. That also sounds
Yep.
great.
What is your favorite part about Thanksgiving? Or is this also part of the game?
No, I'll tell you.
Could be.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me think about it. But I'll
My
tell
favorite
you.
part about Thanksgiving, it's like
Stuffing.
you wake. It's the whole day. I don't think it's like one aspect. It's
I
like
agree.
you're always waiting for something. It's like you're waiting for football to start, and then the meal. Like there's never a down. There's never a down point in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like always like.
Except for after you eat the food and your
No, I
body
feel
goes
good.
in.
I feel good. I'm sitting
You're
on the couch.
tripping
I'm
on
But
chilling.
then there's more
Fan.
football to
Football
watch.
on TV. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
There's more
I
football.
like
It's
that.
always the Cowboys.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It's the
Don't sleep.
tryptophan, though. Tryptophan? It's what happens to your
turkey.
body when you eat too much of the food on Thanksgiving.
Oh, the shit in the turkey. Yeah.
Just the turkey, yeah.
But it's a culmination of everything as well.
I think it's just in turkey.
Favorite
But it's a
part about
culmination of
Thanksgiving?
everything.
Because you're eating a lot in general and
Yeah,
drinking. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
No, I love just like it's one time a year I get to eat stuffing. It's fucking awesome.
I just love stuffing.
I don't even know how to make stuffing.
I just love. It's one of those few days when you're with your family where football takes precedent over a lot of things. Like I feel like when you're like
my mom's watching the parade, she turns it right the fuck off.
Exactly. You're like football's on. You're like, oh no, you're right. Absolutely, I'm sorry.
The parade is so ass, bro.
Parade is ass.
Somebody turns that shit on.
Hold up. We will get into this.
I always watch instead of the parade. They always on TBS. They always put on every Friends Thanksgiving episode. There's one from every season, and they're all like excellent episodes. My family watches all of them, and then we watch football.
Nah, you know what the best fucking part about Thanksgiving is?
Friendsgiving.
Actually, legitimately, football is great on Thursday, but on Friday when you watch the first Christmas movie, because now you're in Christmas season. Oh, and you get a month of Christmas. Like that Friday,
it's always Christmas.
It's insane.
Well, Black Friday also is fun.
Black Friday's
cool, but nowadays you can just buy everything online. So it's like,
but that's what it's become. It's all just become online shopping for. Like Cyber Monday and Black Friday used to be the exact same thing, but Black Friday when we were younger, you had to go to the mall to buy things.
Shit was fucking lit,
which was great. It was the first time you could go out late. Your parents didn't care. You're like, I want to go at 2 a.m.
You'd be 2 a.m. at the mall, bro.
Oh my
That shit
God,
was so lit.
It was lit. But then now it's all online. So Cyber Monday, Black Friday, it's literally just a weekend long, and it already started.
It starts already. It starts on like Monday of the week before.
If you want to go to the mall now, because so many people are shopping online, it's way easier to go.
I'm sure, but I didn't used to be. I don't. I didn't
be ass.
I didn't even know malls still exist, bro.
They do.
I remember being at the age that you would like
Sun Valley Mall.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, in Concord.
Hell yeah, Concord.
Concord,
right near the creek.
All right, well let's do some games. Adam, I know you wanted to talk about the Lions.
This is not as much of a game as much as it is a group conversation of history, which is insane. Congratulations on your Lions, by the way.
Appreciate
your Lions,
that.
your ownership.
My Lions, my true Lions.
Which I guess this is not a good segment to talk about ownership.
Lions big dub in week 11.
I'm curious to see how well researched you did, because I use a lot of Wikipedia for work lately with the first touchdown score bullshit.
Well, the Lions are 8-2, right? Congratulations.
My God.
The last time the Lions
Detroit
were 8-2 was in 1962. A lot of twos going around.
Yeah, nice.
It's crazy.
61 years ago.
Yep, that's
Quite
math.
a long
Oh
time
my
ago.
God.
Yeah.
Fucking dog. So these are some things that hadn't happened yet. The last time the Lions were 8-2.
62 years ago?
Wait, what? How'd you word that?
Things that hadn't happened yet the last time the Lions were 8-2.
Okay.
You got that one?
Yep.
Sure.
So this is just for starters. Martin Luther King hadn't had a dream yet.
I like that.
Is it crazy? This is insane. I mean, he might have been dreaming about something, but he hadn't had it yet.
That's
My
pretty
dream was
crazy.
for the Lions to be ass for the next 60
He
years.
didn't officially have a dream.
Officially, he did
no,
not have a
officially,
dream.
but
He
had
might
to
have
come
had
to
some
He didn't
slumbers.
document
That's
his dream.
interesting.
No, there was no documented
no
dream
documented
That's
dream.
interesting.
that occurred the following year.
He was probably cheating on his wife already.
To bring it into football context, Bill Belichick.
Why
was
we
only-
gotta talk about him like
what?
that, bro?
Because what, bro? That shit was well documented. That shit was well documented.
Hey, why do we gotta talk about?
I'm saying he didn't have a dream yet, but he was
doing other things.
doing other things.
Well, he's not here to defend himself, so be careful.
Still the
just
king.
to bring it to football times, Bill Belichick was only 10 years old. He was
Bill Belichick.
That's actually surprising because I feel like
he's old as shit.
I thought he wouldn't even be born yet or some shit.
No, he was 10.
That's
He's old as
insane.
fuck.
He's old as hell.
He's what, 70? What is he, 71?
Old.
That
He's
means?
just
Yeah.
old.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
old.
know. I didn't write that
retired,
down.
bro.
The first cell phone, we were 25 years away from that.
Yeah, of course.
25.
Could have told you that.
I could have. Yeah, that one.
What?
yeah.
That's crazy.
From
Oh,
1960.
what you thought cell phones were around then?
No,
60s,
not at
brother?
all. This is not
1962?
like, this is more just like, whoa.
The
context.
iPhone 1 wasn't out yet.
Bro.
Bro,
I get
25?
it.
It's one thing if it's 50.
25 years away. Yeah, I get it. It's
I mean,
far.
but-
It's far.
Thank you, Jack Brody, for this one. Michael Jordan wasn't even born yet.
Oh.
Got
When was he born?
83?
83?
Or 63?
63.
63?
Not 83.
63?
Yeah, yeah.
He was born the year he won Rookie of the Year, bro.
63.
This one was this is where this one originated from, but America was still segregated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Civil Rights Act.
It was.
1964.
Makes sense why Martin Luther King
That's
was
crazy.
about to have a dream.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. You put all these things together,
Yep.
but that bathroom. Yep.
Yep, the
The
bathroom.
water fountains.
And the water fountains.
water
I feel like
fountains.
that's more
That seemed more like you saw the pictures.
pictures of the water fountains.
Yeah.
They taught you about
That's
that in
insane.
school.
So this one does it for me personally, but the high five didn't exist.
You know who invented the high
Oh,
five?
the Los Angeles Dodgers!
No, not just the
no.
Dodgers. Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker.
Oh, I don't fucking
Dusty
know.
Baker
Baker,
invented
baseball.
the high five.
No, the
See,
whole
in
team.
19-
The whole Dodgers
1977.
team.
No, it wasn't. It was Dusty Baker.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
It was just Dusty.
To
Agreed.
me,
But
it's
you know what
just,
invented the high five was baseball. You're welcome.
Yep.
Seems
Yeah,
like
baseball, 1977.
That
we were
is- when was it invented? When was the high five invented?
77.
Wow.
That's years
They're
later.
a sweet 16 away.
That's years later.
Five.
The Lions weren't high-fiving each other on the sidelines. And
What
they
were
were
they doing?
Year away from the
What
high
were
five.
they doing? I wish we could check on
But
the
what
fist
the
bump.
hell? Like,
Just,
think
there
about
was
it.
just
'Cause,
ass
like,
slaps.
What about? Oh,
That was
ass
No,
slaps.
apparently it happened because like they were like so pumped, like they're
they
all,
accidentally hit each
like,
other?
I think it was like Dusty Baker, like he was on base and his guy behind him hit a walk-off homer, so he's like round, he's waiting for him, he's like just pumped, so he just went and they just slapped hands. And they were like,
okay, just to
Oh, this
"Fuck,
is
that's
sick.
sick."
you know what? The fist bump also wasn't invented yet.
Yeah, it's a high five, I think.
Well, you think that then was that?
Yeah, the fist
Yeah.
came after the five.
That's what I was
Crazy.
I
So
feel
it
like
was
that,
ass slaps.
that almost seems like
Slap
common
ass.
knowledge that the
I don't think
fist
that's-
became after the.
No, because there was some
five.
form of celebration.
Well, there's some form of fisting for sure by that time.
Yeah.
You are horny today.
Shout out Martin Luther King.
What?
So this one does it for me, but
Because you were saying he was fucking other
I know.
people besides his wife.
I know.
Hell of a pastor.
we
Preacher.
were 8 years away from landing on the moon. To me, history is crazy, and we were 8 years. But sorry, that one doesn't do it for you because it's not as cool as.
No,
that one's cool.
That's
That
right
one's
there.
crazy.
Like that's.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Adam, the
it.
cell phone one was pretty self-explanatory.
It wasn't about saying the fact that the cell phone didn't exist. It's
It was
25
25
years.
years
Still
away.
25
That's
years.
fucking a long
A quarter
time.
century.
Yeah.
Maybe I got a lot of brevity.
How many teams did you think existed in 1962 in the NBA?
Ooh,
I'll answer that.
16.
9.
10.
9?
Wait,
Nine?
sorry, we can't fist bump.
Oh, that's true.
That
Okay.
came later.
exist.
Not yet.
Let me slap your ass.
Well, you can fist me.
He goes, you could fist.
Credit to you, Jack, on this one. Whitney Houston lived an entire life without seeing the Lions go 8-2. She was born in 63,
Oh,
died in 2012.
same with Michael Jordan. Oh, I guess Michael
No,
Jordan's
Michael
still
Jordan's
alive.
For sure not
Yeah,
dead.
he's still alive.
Jesus Christ.
But until last year, he went his entire life without seeing it.
Roger Goodell was 3.
That's insane.
Yeah, damn.
Raji,
That's
Yeah.
crazy,
do
man.
you think he was like a cool kid?
No, he
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 seems
doesn't
actually
s-
like a cool
no,
kid.
I feel like he'd be
I
that
disagree.
kid that has like the gigantic head, you know? Like,
No, I can see that,
bro,
actually.
everyone just makes fun of him, calls him melon head.
football. head.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How many teams do you think were in the NFL at that time?
12.
10.
Dude, you're on the
8.
money. 14, though.
Oh. I wonder
Not
if
on
it
the
was
money,
still
but like close to the
You're
money.
close to the money.
It's like the Baltimore Colts and shit were probably
Giants.
Hey, the Giants were 12-2 that year, though.
Yo.
Shout out.
Damn,
Turn
look
back
at
the
y'all.
They're also
Dogs.
12-2
When you
this
guys
year.
actually had like a giant as your logo too, that was sick.
Actually, they had a giant as a logo.
So yeah, JFK hadn't been assassinated yet. So congrats on still being alive.
JFK
Yeah.
was.
And last but
Damn.
not least, just to bring it back to football, Pat Mahomes Sr. was not even born yet.
Oh, that's weird.
Senior?
That's one of your
Senior.
best ones right there. That was good.
That's
Got to
crazy.
finish on a football
That's
note.
way better than cell phone.
Like you're,
Wow.
For me, the cell phone did it. All right?
Damn.
It does it for some.
We're like generations away from Patrick
He
Mahomes.
was born in 1970.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's actually quite mental.
He's young.
Hey,
Wait,
congratulations, Detroit. You
I
made
just
it.
realized this is actually the first time both of my parents have seen the Lions go 8-2. Big time. Good for them.
Wow.
Congrats,
Good for
Dad. Congrats, Mom.
But also, we're all Lions haters except for Jack. So
Not me. I don't hate the
My
Lions.
dad one
Felipe
time
and I
went
hate the Lions
My dad went
according
to a
to
Lions
TikTok.
Thanksgiving game one time when he was
I'll say
in Chicago.
I'm gonna be on Adam's train, issuing an apology specifically to Gio because Gio has
Yeah, honestly.
Gio predicted this shit like
Exactly.
was it 9-2?
Before the
I
season.
think he got him up to
Gio's
9-2.
Yeah.
and the exact losses he predicted, and I was like, "There's no way that shit's happening," but they've done
Did
it.
you say
And so,
they lose the Seahawks and they would lose the what's the other one they lost?
a weird one.
the Ravens.
The Ravens.
Ravens,
He
yeah,
predicted that. And, dude, it's just fucking all. They play the game the right way, man. This is one that's like, it's good to be wrong about because it's just like, how can you not like the Lions? They just play in a fun brand of football. They play together. Their coach is awesome. So
Like they
good
have
for
they have
them.
so much you know what I realized about the Lions? They have college football energy in the NFL.
Gio,
Yeah.
Like
on May 24th, Gio predicted the Lions, and he is correct. May 24th.
every single thing.
Every single thing. Had all the wins. Win in Kansas City, we called him fucking crazy.
He's predicted everything, right? Every
Yeah, but just
single
like
game
the
perfectly.
fact that you're perfect on when those losses come were
That's
insane.
crazy.
Hey, Gio's been a Lions guy since day one.
He has.
That's his bandwagon ass team. He loves
Gio
them. He knows
is
his
Dan
team.
Campbell.
I will say he also has them.
What does he have the rest of the schedule?
So right now, Gio says that they obviously just beat the Bears. Then they play Green Bay. They win against Green Bay. Then they win against New Orleans.
I think those are both. Yeah.
Feels winnable.
Oh, they play
And they play
Dallas.
Chicago.
Then they
and
lose
lose.
Chicago at home.
In the second.
That's their first loss in a long time.
interesting.
Which kind of makes sense now that they've
In
won.
Chicago?
Kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
Bro.
Keep playing. Let's see what the rest is.
Okay.
What?
We're all gassing him up. Then he plays the Broncos, and they win that one also. Yeah. So they're 11-3. Goes to Minnesota, they lose 11-4.
Maybe Josh Dobbs' legacy
at
game.
Dallas, 11-5, two-game losing streak.
That makes sense.
And then back at Minnesota at home.
Win.
It'll be a W.
12-5.
He did say Kirk Cousins would be scared.
He's so scared. Oh! He's not even going to show up.
Yeah, he's not going to show up.
Honestly, I don't think Kirk's going to throw one tutty.
All right.
And then
12-5.
That's crazy. I actually see that happening, too. I think they don't.
The losses they have, too. Like, at Chicago, sure, a little bear weather could happen.
Good for the Lions, bro.
At Minnesota, at Dallas.
Like, the thing is, and you've been saying it, so Jag, you're a dog. You know the most football knowledge on this podcast. But
always.
The Lions are a team that have beat teams in every which way this year. And I think that's what makes them the scariest. That's what makes them a team to
last week or 2 weeks ago. Like, that was the most impressive part about them is that they're not just like the one-trick pony that can beat you like how some teams, like, they're just going to put up a shit. Like, the Chargers, the one way that they'll beat you is they're going to put up like 40, right? That's the only way they can win a game. But the Lions, they can
give up 30.
The Lions can put up 13, but they're going to hold you to 7. Yeah. Or you're going to be losing all game, look like shit. Jared Goff had by far the worst game of his Lions career yesterday. And then what's he do? With, 4 minutes left? They're down 12. Come back to win the game.
I want to see the Lions. The Lions are one of those teams that you just know are going to execute. So if they were to have to go into, to go play San Francisco, or they go into the Link to play the Eagles,
what I can do it from them.
That's what I want to see also. But I could see them being able to like move the ball in some capacity. Their defense can overachieve. Like they could hang with.
That's why I think they're like legitimate Super Bowl contenders, is because the way that they execute on every single level on offense and defense, like you said, you can go into the Link and you can beat the Eagles, you can beat the Chiefs, you can beat. The
I mean, I don't
think there's any team in the league that you can very definitively say yes, like the Lions are for sure going to lose to them.
I think at this point, yes, you have to say the Lions are contenders. You've been saying
Super Bowl contenders.
I think you and I have to say.
I'm still hesitant towards.
I'm hesitant on it just because they
it's
need
only
to
because
play
it's
Philadelphia.
The Lions.
I agree, but I agree.
If any other team with any. If the Cowboys are doing the shit that the Lions are doing right now, we'd be talking about them being the best team in football.
Because for me,
the Cowboys have won games by.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. It's the pedigree.
Dak Prescott hasn't played 6 fourth quarters this year. That's like fucking insane.
It's the pedigree and history that you have associated in your head with
1962.
The team. I agree. And for all of us, our whole lives, and a lot of other people's lives, obviously, as you have mentioned,
all of Whitney Houston's life.
Yeah, like we think of the Lions as fucking ass. We think of them as terrible. But now we have to take that out of it, just objectively look at them from what they are. And
I'll tell you why
they're a top 3 to 5.
But I'll tell you why I'm still hesitant on it. It's just because the level I've been able to see the top 3 in the NFC play. That's where I get hesitant on.
You haven't seen that ceiling from Detroit.
I've seen them being able to put up points. I've seen their defense ball out. But I've also been able to see how deadly the ceiling of the Niners and the Eagles and even the Cowboys, even though they haven't been able to play teams, I feel like Lions' strength of schedule has been different than the Cowboys, but method of victory still considered.
I really want us to keep talking about this. This is what the recap episode is for. We're going to get into it.
We'll get into it.
But
congratulations,
Detroit.
Congratulations, Detroit.
Great run for Detroit. Very excited for them. You want to give us a fraud or night?
Yeah, I can do that.
Fraud or night.
All right.
Sigmund Freud.
Let's get ready.
So and then we got it.
I'm wearing a shirt this time, by the way. So congrats to me on that.
Hey.
All right. So people were very, very shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, dude, I need like a trigger warning or something like that. Like, is it just right off the rip? That's a lot going on.
Yeah, fuck them
for sure.
There was a DM that says I could smell the video through here.
Oh man,
I smell damn good.
I said you smell pretty damn
bad.
good.
I'll say that.
I'll
say that.
Smell what?
Just because
I was
shirtless.
Because I'm shirtless and I'm a little.
Your boy, Scarlett or some shit. Commentary. What did he say?
I forgot what he said.
What did he say?
I don't know. His boy, like some football guy.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. All right.
He said, "Oh, funny." Didn't even know what he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I remember he said something, but yeah.
Yeah, but frauds or not, Thanksgiving edition.
Woo!
Right, this will be fun. We're gonna start off fucking hot off the rip. Fraud or not, Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, fraud.
As I stand corrected, yes, fraud. Major fraud.
Super fraud.
I thought he was a hero my whole life.
He was going to India.
My school system led me the entire super in the wrong direction. They were like, this guy founded America. He was a hero. He saved.
He didn't even find America. He wasn't trying to find it. He was trying to find India.
That's why they called him Indians.
Bro, you know how far off you got to be to go from Spain. You go here. You're supposed to go there.
No, hold on. It's
You're
not
supposed
that.
to go there.
It's
You
not
went
that. Let me
here.
speak for Christopher Columbus, okay? They didn't know the Americas existed.
Be
So they're
careful.
trying to take. No. This is just facts. They're trying to take the other way. Like if they went
defending
west,
Christopher Columbus
they would
now.
get to the other side of India because they didn't know there was a big body of land that were the Americas.
That's also true.
That's what happened.
Wait,
so then they
that makes
land there,
sense.
and then they're like, "Oh, we got to India. Nah, it's a brand new land. They didn't make it all the way
How
around
the
the
fuck do
globe."
you not? I mean,
Come on, man. Columbus, that's okay.
No one had been there. No
but
one
here's a
from the
fraud
Eastern
because
world
that
had
was
been
on accident. He didn't mean to do that.
No,
Yeah,
but
and everyone's praising him. Oh, great job, way to discover America. Well, you didn't discover shit.
He didn't discover.
You didn't discover any people were already there. You didn't discover a fucking
but,
Jack.
but
great
then,
point.
but then
Great
he
point.
pillaged the entire continent
raped.
with all of his people.
Well, that's why he was iconic.
Yeah. It's a pillage
In a bad way. Because
Oh my
people-
God! Don't
overarching
use
umbrella.
iconic.
No. Let me say because like there was somebody that came before. There were people that came before Columbus, but they didn't run through a fucking population like Columbus did.
Hey, ain't no one done it like him. Come on.
Ted Bundy.
I'm not saying
Ted
it was a
Bundy
good
is
thing.
also iconic.
That's why we remember Columbus and not the others. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. He was a pioneer, right?
Pioneer.
Technically, yeah.
He did. He
Pioneer.
brought all those people over and created, and then eventually led to the Americas.
Adam?
I'm gonna say fraud. I was taught he was.
I say fraud too.
taught he was a hero, and he in fact was the worst.
Major fraud.
You, sir, weren't aware of how horrible he was.
Yeah.
Remember when we were drafting who were we drafting?
Like American heroes
people,
or
American
something?
heroes. And he's
No,
like,
no,
Well,
American
Felipe
heroes,
thinks
'cause
he's
he wasn't
iconic,
American.
so maybe I was right.
No.
and Adam was like,
Maybe I kinda
without
was wrong
this
word.
man,
No, dead
Chris-
people. Dead people.
Legendary. Why? That's why he's legendary.
were
but
drafting
I was
dead
like,
people.
without this man, we would never be here.
But the
I'm like, bro,
legend,
he's
yeah, legendary just has a positive connotation to it. That's
Doesn't
the
have
only-
to.
iconic.
I agree with
They
you.
are bad legends.
Bad
so
legends.
Hitler, legend or not?
All right, let's
Let's move on,
get
yeah.
misconstrued.
Helen Keller or Christopher Columbus, bigger fraud.
Helen Keller, biggest of all time.
Christopher Columbus at least did the thing we know he did.
Yeah, like at least he did something.
Dude, I went to a comedy show the other night, and some woman made a joke about Helen Keller being a fraud. She was like, "Kids these days don't believe in Helen Keller."
That's
No,
I was
we
like,
don't.
She saw his video.
Yeah, clearly.
We don't believe in her ass.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Fraud or not? Cranberry sauce.
fraud. I'm not
It's not
into.
fraudulent. It's cool.
I think-
I'm not crazy about
You
it.
think it's fraudulent? Had
Yeah.
it last year the first time. On the fence, but I'm
cool.
Not a
lean.
fraud.
I'm gonna lean
Fraud.
fraud because I think there's much better things to put on the turkey.
Not a fraud.
Fraud. I also just think like what we just need to take fruits and make it into sauces.
You know what I
Yeah.
gotta do? Oh, I know.
Absolutely.
Don't talk shit on jam.
Absolutely. What?
Don't talk shit on jam now.
It's a fraud for me.
Fruit make all type of wonderful desserts.
I don't need
or like
desserts, but I don't need
condiments and
a
shit,
sauce on
whatever.
turkey.
Not a fraud.
Fraud.
No turkey.
What about gravy?
You're gonna put gravy.
I like gravy.
If
That's
you have
a
the choice
sauce.
between gravy,
It's not a fruit sauce.
But it's a sauce.
I never said about sauce. I have no
Sauce.
issues with
You always
sauce.
talk
I have
about
issues
fruit.
with fruit sauce.
but if you have the choice between gravy and cranberry sauce, what you taking?
Yeah, gravy.
Gravy, right? Obviously.
But I still like cranberry sauce.
Condo?
So I'm not
What do
saying
you
it's a
like
fraud.
about
Condo, come here and
It's
defend
tasty.
defend your sauce. He's a cranberry sauce
Producer
guy.
Condo.
Producer
on
Condo
the
loves
way.
Back on the
cranberry
pod,
sauce.
producer Condo.
Mr. Palate.
I mean, well, we've already been over this. I do have a better palate than Andrew over here.
Andrew?
That's what his Starbucks cup always says.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
And
Alter
it
ego.
just goes on everything. There's nothing that cranberry sauce doesn't go with. It can go with the
Mashed
turkey.
potatoes.
It can go on the mashed
Are you
potatoes.
talking about
No,
goes on?
you
Are you talking about
cannot.
it goes on everything?
That's
at
what
Thanksgiving?
gravy
Yeah.
is.
Oh no.
Gravy
no,
put on the
no.
stuffing.
Well, I
That's
would
favorite
prefer
turkey.
gravy on the
Fraud,
mashed
fraud.
potatoes, but I'm saying you in a pinch,
Fraud.
you can pull that off.
No.
I agree with Condo.
What about in the can, Condo?
Oh,
And that's
In the can is a little fraudulent. I'll still eat it, but a little fraudulent.
that stuff's actually not bad. The jelly, like the fucking canned jelly, cranberry
I'm
sauce.
out on it, bro.
Not terrible.
yeah. All right. Fraud or not? Turkey trots.
Turkey what?
Turkey trots.
Is that like the
What's
the
that?
It's a little
game?
5K on a Thanksgiving
Oh, that's
morning
cool. It's
that you
not
do?
fraudulent.
Oh.
If you're about that, you're about that.
No, but what if that's like your family tradition? Is
Then
doing
that.
turkey
Well,
trots?
I don't think it's
No,
fraud.
I think it's cool.
I don't know
feel like
how
every
it can be
family should
fraud.
have their traditions.
Fraud.
I just think you're trying too hard.
Fraud.
No, you're
Well, no,
not.
I respect it because you're getting.
Don't
in-
overthink
Also,
it.
you're getting
Fraud.
to work out in
I was
before
gonna say
the
you're
big
getting
meal.
some exercise in, so I
Low-key
respect it.
Hard.
You and I have our priorities aligned.
Yeah, you
they
know what I'm
also
gonna do
have
all day?
their
I'm gonna
priorities
drink
aligned.
a shit ton. I'm
gonna
gonna eat
play
a shit
football.
ton. I'm gonna watch a
Yeah,
shit ton of
after you work
football.
out, so then it's like,
No.
oh, I can do that.
Because you know what? On a holiday, I don't want to fucking work out.
But
I
I
want to get
can't-
drunk
we're on
and eat.
But I can't say
Exactly.
But I can't say that it was fraud or not. To me, it's not. What are you being? What kind of fraud is this?
I think if
It's
you make it
athleticism.
part of your tradition and your personality as a Thanksgiving person, then it's a little weird.
Who are
I
you
don't
to
know.
shit on a family's tradition?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now, currently.
It's stupid.
Disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. It's my feelings.
Yeah,
my thoughts.
his opinions. Exactly.
Your
We all have
opinion-
opinions. Your opinion is wrong, is what he's saying.
You guys like turkey trot guys every Thanksgiving or what?
I've
No,
never,
I don't.
I've
I'm
ne-
saying
I've
I
never
respect
even-
people who do
So
that.
you never even participated. You
I have
wouldn't
not.
even
I
know.
No,
have
I'm not. I'm not either. I'm just saying, who are you to
wake up?
shit on?
You wake up and you
Bro.
watch football, but instead your mom's like, "Nope, Lipe, come on, gotta get out the door. We gotta run."
But
We gotta
No, I'll go
running."
to the gym in the morning. But here's the thing, right? Like on Halloween, I grew up in this community. There was like this fucking Halloween mile, monster mile. I ain't doing a fucking monster mile, but I respect all the kids that are doing it.
I'd rather do a monster
Come on,
mile.
bro.
Actually,
It's a good point.
I'd rather do a monster mile than a turkey.
It was pretty
trot.
sick on Lantana Trail, like all these little kids and shit.
Oh,
Shout
shout out.
Now,
And they're all in their costumes and shit.
Yeah.
See, that sounds way better than a turkey
If
trot.
I need
If we all had to dress up like pilgrims and do the turkey trot, I'm fucking in. Like I'm all in on it now, right? Like that's cool with
The
me.
name, though, the name, not a fraud. Cool name.
Good
Turkey
name.
trot.
Yeah, it's actually
Good name.
It's
Good,
a good
good use of
alliteration.
alliteration.
What's the next one?
All right, fraud or not, just turkey.
Yeah,
Turkey's
for me,
not
it's
fraudulent.
a fraud.
I can't say it's fraudulent.
Light or dark meat.
Dark.
I like
man.
both,
I
honestly.
also like both. I'm gonna say
I like the turkey
dark.
leg.
Dark is better.
Dark is tastier, no question.
let me
but, like, they
change it.
serve
Yeah,
different
we all
purposes.
know dark
I like
meat's always
deli
tastier.
turkey, so let me change it. But I
Shout out
think
MLK.
Thanksgiving food in general is what'd you say? What'd he say? What'd he say? I missed it. No, I missed it. Say it again. Say it
I
again.
said we all know dark meat's always tastier, and he goes, "Shout out MLK."
All right.
What's the fraud or not turkey? No, not a fraud.
No,
I say
agree.
no.
Not fraudulent because it's something we eat year
Not a
round.
fraud, but you could easily make it a fraud. You could overcook
What if
the
you
shit
killed
out
it?
of
What do you
The
prefer?
turkey,
What do you
eat it
prefer?
yourself.
Full turkey or like turkey deli meat?
Full.
Probably full turkey.
No, turkey deli meat's great too.
I like turkey
That's
deli
what I'm
meat.
saying. They serve different purposes though.
I think I might
Speaking
prefer the
of-
turkey deli meat. Honestly,
Speaking of, fraud or not, Thanksgiving leftovers. People love
Oh my god, it's better than the
not
meat.
a fraud,
It's better
not a
than
fraud.
Thanksgiving.
than the meal,
Goated.
Better than
Not
the
a
meal
fraud.
every
Not a
time.
fraud at all.
Fucking goated.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
my
That
love
I
it.
agree with.
Especially
What
when
I
you're like
always
feeling a
do-
little sick Friday
Bro,
morning, you're like a little hungover.
You know what you do? You got to make the sandwich. You got to make the sandwich
Oh,
where you
turkey
got
sammy?
stuffing, you got turkey, you got gravy. Maybe throw a little mashed potatoes.
Give me slap her.
Slap
one
it
time.
on there, Jack.
Slap it on. Dude, this shit's so good. Oh my god. There's-
Sauce it up with some gravy.
Oh yeah, bro.
Is
There's a restaurant back home called
Yeah,
Europa
brother.
Hofbrau. Very nice.
Shout
little
out.
Greek
Europa?
restaurant. Yeah, Europa. And they have
Europe.
a Thanksgiving Day sandwich that they have year round. It's on nice ciabatta rolls, and it's got fresh turkey, cranberry sauce if you want, or
Boss
gravy,
me.
mashed potato stuffing. Oh my god, man! If you want a little green bean casserole on there, throw it on too. It's nice.
I'm coming.
It's some good shit. Hey,
Oh
we
my
should have
God.
gone there instead of Nations, honestly.
Non-nation
that's
was
my
fire.
bad.
Shout out Arenda.
Next one.
All right, fraud or not, the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Fraud as shit.
Fraud is fuck.
That's so annoying, honestly.
Fraud.
You know what's the worst is when I
So
wake
huge, though.
When I wake up and my mom just got it on TV or something like that, I'm like, why are you even watching this? Why are you pretending that you give a flying
guys
fuck
watch that? You
about
watch
these
that, not
big
New
ass
York?
balloons?
If you're not from New York, you watch that.
Yeah. You turn. I don't mind actually having it on.
yeah.
It's like part of like the spirit.
That's why I'm
like
saying.
it's
not
part of the
fraud.
spirit. But then after, as soon as football's on, you switch it.
That's why I'm saying it's not a fraud.
anything
Yeah.
exciting.
Because someone like it's just
stinks.
it's an appetizer
take.
for
It's an
football.
Matan's got to take.
you want to know why it's a
spitting,
fraud?
bro.
It's all fucking fake. The singers are lip syncing. They're not even
But they-
actually
but-
singing.
But they're very
Oh,
close.
They're lip syncing,
Wow.
granted, to their own voice.
Who gives
but
a
it's
fuck?
Fucking
You
if you're
enjoy
good
it?
enough to be in the parade, sing the fucking song for
Bro,
real.
it's cold out.
Well,
It's hard to
I want them to
hear.
sing like 3 hours straight the same song.
No. It's one person. They come down because they're on TV, right? So it's
Yeah.
like the
they go to the
Macy's. They come down to
Can
the
you
Macy's
tell I
Star,
never
and it's like
fucking watch
people will perform.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like you see, I don't know, like a Broadway show will like have one group sing one song.
Not a
Wicked.
fraud.
The Rockettes perform like one of those.
The Thanksgiving parade is not a fraud because it's an appetizer to NFL football.
That's a great
and
take.
I have nothing.
See, but
wrong
when
with
you
that.
grow up on the West Coast,
What about the dog?
football
the
starts
dog
early
show?
on the West Coast on Thanksgiving.
true.
I
That's true.
I don't give a flying
That's
fuck
fair.
about
What
that.
about the
you know?
dog
That's
show?
facts.
The dog show's great.
Hey, guess what came in fourth last year?
Tolling retriever.
Tolly Retriever.
Condo, would
That's
you like to
crazy
defend
that you know
the
that.
parade? I know you like the parade. Producer Condo loves Thanksgiving Day parade.
Nah, tell us.
He just,
There's nothing that makes me feel.
All right, walk over.
yeah, come on.
coming,
Just get in. Just get in.
There's nothing that makes me feel more innocent and like a child again than watching the Thanksgiving Day parade.
You love the
I
Snoopy
said it
balloon,
reminds
don't you?
me of like when my biggest challenge was like learning what an adjective was. Like my problems were small. I didn't have to worry about money or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna go.
facts.
Condo, but you love.
Well
love,
said. Well
I'll bet
said.
he likes the Snoopy one every year.
Snoopy's a good one.
Snoopy balloons.
There's nothing wrong with that. Snoopy's a good one.
We got to keep this moving, fellas.
Yep. All right. Fraud or not, the one relative that brings up politics at the dinner table.
Not fraudulent. It's always entertaining. Always entertaining. It's fun. I kind of sit and just watch.
Is there something? I was gonna say the one. I thought you were bringing up the cousin that smokes weed or brings weed because that's my type of cousin.
Come later. Jeez, relax.
Not a fraud. It's funny, but also fraud because fuck them.
I think it's fraud. It's fraudulent in the fact that like you're just trying to start shit, but it's not because I love watching.
Not a fraud.
No, it's so
I was gonna say,
entertaining.
it's so fun.
And it's always my dad. He's got my dad has a laundry list of items he wants to bring up at the dinner table.
That's awesome.
He'll talk to me before he goes, Jack, all right, so what do you think if I say this to Brian? I'm like,
Bro, that's how my family, because my cousins are so fucking liberal, and then my like the adults in my family are like conservative. Bro, they fucking go at it, and I'm just like back and forth. It's just entertaining as hell.
it's half my family is liberal as shit, the other half is hella conservative. And my dad is on one of the sides, and I'm just like, dude, this is awesome. Every time, like one time I remember Christmas Eve, my dad made my cousin so fucking mad. My cousin just left it. He was like 14.
No way. Oh my God.
It was awesome.
So how'd your mom talk
Shit
to
gets
your
chippy.
dad after that? Because I feel like moms are always trying to like be the
She's
pacifist.
every time she's like, John, why do you do this every year? He's like, because it's funny.
It is funny.
It is funny.
Your dad's awesome too. Your dad's so cool.
Not a fraud.
It's awesome.
Good for him.
All right, fraud or not? Stuffing.
It's not a fraud.
Not a fraud.
Delicious.
I think it's the
Not
most
my favorite thing, but it's not a fraud.
Most underrated food.
I was about to say most underrated food at the table by far. I would have a plate of just stuffing. Just throw it with gravy.
I know you would.
Take a 5-hour nap after.
You talk
I don't
about stuff.
mind.
You've been talking about stuffing for the last 4 weeks.
That's
Yeah.
true, actually.
He's so excited. He's so
No,
excited.
I've been excited, man. Oh my God.
Not a fraud. Tell me there's one about the just Thanksgiving food in its entirety, though.
The what?
Can you just let him go? Let's
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
God damn,
This isn't
bro.
your
I don't know
game.
how many. I
Adam.
don't know how many he's got.
This isn't your
I
game.
got 3 or 4 left, depending.
All right, let's
3
go.
or 4.
Damn.
Oh boy.
All right, fraud or not? Christmas movies and music before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving,
Fraud. Major.
But
Major.
I'm not too mad if it
No,
happens.
I'm mad.
I'm the type that's like, you shouldn't be doing that, and then I'm going to watch.
Nah, I'm listening to fucking Mariah Carey in June.
Whoa, yes, that's a good take.
Bro,
I'm with you on
as
that.
soon as Friday hits, it's on. It's the first thing that's played on the radio.
No, but
First thing,
I think All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'll play that
That's a year-round song.
You
It's
could
just a
play
good
it year
song.
That's a
round, but
year-round
I feel
song.
like I hear it in its entirety as soon as Friday hits.
Oh. Look at it. That part.
Not a fraud.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fraud. Sorry.
No, I think if you watch Christmas movies and listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving, you're just a fucking tryhard. Just wait a couple weeks.
Have some patience.
Just wait a little. It's not that hard.
But I could say the same thing
Why
about
you gotta
like,
make Christmas your whole
I can say the
personality,
same thing about like
fucko?
CVS though and Rite Aid here in New York, like and Dwayne Reed. Like,
Oh, yeah, they're all
they
fucking
already
decorated
had Christmas
already.
up.
Yeah,
right as soon as Halloween ended, they went straight to Christmas. Like, bro, we got Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know.
Put
I
up
know.
the
I
turkey
know.
trot.
All right, fraud or not? Christmas basketball guys.
What's that?
They just prefer Christmas basketball over Thanksgiving football.
Fraud.
Everyone that makes that
Hold
their
on.
personality is actually
Fraud.
trying
Hold on,
way
hold
too
on,
hard.
hold on.
Love Christmas basketball. Great day of hoops. Always.
Okay.
But it
Football
pales
is
in comparison.
king. Football
Okay.
is king.
Okay, hold on. At one point, NBA was king. You had the jerseys, you had the jingle where they're all shooting at the same
That was
time.
sick.
You allowed them to
Yeah.
wear cool shoes. You had the Kobe Grinches. It was very festive. Then you started to just slash all that. The jerseys weren't cool. It's the same fucking jerseys. Then the matchups fucking stunk. Then they couldn't have cool shoes. So then it went down the hill, went down the drain. Now
if
that
you're
you got
still-
football on Christmas,
NBA shaking in its boots.
Yep.
NBA is
Quaking.
fraudulent
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
I don't think it's fraudulent.
You like
Christmas Day basketball is incredible.
you like it better?
I think it's close. I don't think it's fraudulent because I respect if you feel that way, and I respect if you like.
No, have
football
some
and
disrespect.
Shout out
things.
the Mavs though, bro.
Yeah, we played the Lakers last year on Christmas. Smoked them. Come on now,
Hey.
it was fantastic. Now we play the Lakers on
no,
Wednesday
no.
night,
It's-
10:30
it's-
p.m.
It's
Eastern.
fraudulent for how. It's fraudulent for where it was.
No. He's
Because
not
it used-
asking if the day is fraudulent.
I'm saying
He's the dudes
people
that
that
believe
prefer-
that
the
is
dudes
better.
that are
Those
Christmas-
dudes are frauds.
No, I don't think so because like if you like basketball better, then I understand why
Well, that I
Christmas Day
understand.
basketball is better than Thanksgiving.
Well, that I
football.
understand. Oh wait, was it then?
I'm saying
Thanksgiving
guys,
football?
people that just like, you know, like those people on Twitter when like it's Thanksgiving
Yeah.
or Christmas and they're like always doing like, God, the Christmas basketball is just so much better than
Wait.
Thanksgiving
What was
football,
the?
bro.
It was
Like,
Thanksgiving. It was Christmas football or NBA football?
Christmas basketball dudes. Like
It's not
dudes
that hard.
But it was Christmas basketball over Thanksgiving?
Now, Christmas
Yes.
basketball dudes. If you're a Christmas basketball dude, you just like basketball.
Well, yeah,
I'm
that
cool.
changes my. I just thought the day itself is fraudulent because of how
you can interpret that however you want to.
All right,
Okay.
next.
It's just
it's gone downhill.
it's just meant to create conversation. That's literally it.
Next.
That's literally it. All right, next, the last one, fraud or not? Thanksgiving, the premise behind it.
Not fraud at all. Oh, the premise one? No, it's not fraudulent.
No,
I think it's pretty cool. The Pilgrims with the fucking Native Americans and shit, or Indians at that time, because Columbus, we just talked about, you know.
Well, yeah. When we bring it back to the history,
Like, should we really even be celebrating this shit?
We should, because like the premise
no.
of it is that
The
Thanksgiving
real,
Day.
give it
if we're
thanks.
talking the real premise of it, the meaning of it today should be being thankful for your family and friends and the things you have.
Yes.
Right?
Which
so,
it is.
not a fraud at all.
no.
Sure.
The fucking pilgrims and shit, let's forget them because it was.
Yeah, they're all fucking dead anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that was cute. It was wholesome. Like, they came together with the Native Americans.
Yeah, you
and
know,
they-
Sacagawea and shit.
They
I'm
ate
not
together.
so sure that's what happened. I'm not so
that's
sure.
the story.
I thought there might be.
They also told me Columbus was a hero, so I don't know.
Fair point.
I'm not so sure. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Thanksgiving's
Next year, and tell me OJ isn't the greatest running back ever. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Talk
well
about
done,
legends.
brother.
That's it, Adam. What did you want me to bring up with the cousin that always has weed?
Yeah, for me, it's never been about the cousin from like a political standpoint. It's the cousin who brought weed. It was like, yo, I have this new device.
Dude.
I don't think that's
Give me
ever.
some right here.
No one
Hey,
would ever
don't
say
leave me
it's
hanging.
fraudulent,
Bro,
you know?
hey,
Yeah, that's
hey,
true.
Hey.
Give me some, bro. Oh, not fucking that.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
Can we
Glad there was
predict
no
the
coffee in
Thanksgiving
that.
games now?
Yeah.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm
I
so
think
over
It was always
time.
like
my
some.
team's playing this Thanksgiving too.
I'm so upset
I know,
about
I peeped,
how long
I
it just
peeped.
went.
Shit.
I have to
Let's go.
edit so much.
Let's go then. Let's go.
You guys
All
see
right,
Drew
we got
walking
3
into the
games.
stuff over there?
We're
was
going to
just some
predict
random
the
cousin
Thanksgiving Day games. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving. We're going to start with the Packers at Lions.
I like
This is counting to our record, by the way.
Oh, of course it is.
We will count this to our record.
Which I'm
Who do
gonna
you
need.
got in the Packers-Lions game? Go.
I'm going to take the Lions.
I'm also going to take the Lions.
I will as well.
6 straight? 7 straight?
Nah, I'm gonna take the Lions.
You know what's
Oh,
under? You know
The
what's
Lions always
underrated?
wear those old school uniforms too on Thanksgiving, man. You know,
The
always
Packers
looks
just got
good.
their dub.
I don't. Yeah.
Are we gonna? We're not gonna talk about our
No,
records?
hold on. We're gonna talk about that afterwards. But Jordan
No,
Love
that's
has
the
been
next
looking
episode.
really good. I'm just saying, back-to-back wins. Let's go, man.
Back to back is actually crazy.
Go
for the
Pack,
Pack.
go.
You know who caught a touchdown yesterday?
Romeo Dobbs.
You know who else caught a touchdown?
Who?
Calvin Ridley?
Calvin
Not yesterday. That
should
was
buy
back
the
on
Packers,
Sunday.
honestly.
Oh, that was back on Sunday. Of course. I'm sorry.
Next game, Commanders at Cowboys.
Woo!
Cowboys.
That's-
Are we
that
all
one's
going to
hard.
clean sweep
That's
all
the
these?
4:00 game. Wow.
No, this is what the Cowboys
This is the
lose.
4:30
Commanders.
Eastern game. I'm going to take the Cowboys.
No, because the Cowboys always lose on Thanksgiving.
Do
Yeah,
they?
we've been
Every
recently.
fucking
We haven't. We
year
lost to
they
the
lose,
Raiders
yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Sam Howell bounce back game.
But it's
It is a bounce back game for the Halaban.
Let down for
yeah,
Cowboys.
divisional game. It's tough. I'm gonna take Dallas.
I'm also going to take
We're
Dallas.
just-
Sam Howell, I don't
We're
know.
getting it together, man.
You
We're
might
starting to look
pillage
so-
that Cowboys defense.
Mike
Just
McCarthy.
Columbus did.
Let him
Shout
know.
out. They're on
Shout
line,
out.
I'll take him. Mike McCarthy might be the hottest player or coach in the league right now.
Dude, the
Not like
Redskins.
physically.
This
No,
is a
physical
Redskins revenge game.
Apologies.
Oh.
This is a
You didn't even
Redskins
think about
revenge
that.
game.
Oh,
Oh shit!
No one thought about
That's
that.
crazy.
Oh,
Kondo
my
brought up a
God.
really good idea today when we were talking just before in general. He was like, oh, like this would just be an awesome Thanksgiving Day game to have every single year. It would be just bring back the Washington Redskins for one game.
The Redskins.
The Redskins versus Ohio State because they're from Columbus. So it'd be Columbus versus the Redskins. And you just have a fucking
It's a good take.
bloodbath.
It's a good take.
That's hilarious.
All right.
One
so
way or the other.
Commanders or Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
I'm going commies.
You going commies?
Man, you pick against the Cowboys every week,
just
bro.
look so
Dude,
bad.
this is like the second week I've done it.
Nah, you don't know if you want.
All right, last
I-
game.
I've been
Last
on you
game
guys.
on Thanksgiving. We got Niners at Seahawks. At Seahawks.
This is
Seattle.
trap. This is a
Seahawks,
trappy
I'm taking.
spot.
So
I'm taking. I'm
Trappy
taking
spot.
Seattle.
Hey, I took Washington. I respect that.
Well, I have Seattle winning this division, so
So to fit the
I'm
narrative,
gonna
they got to
take-
start
I'm
doing this.
I'm going to
shit.
take the Niners.
Well, obviously I'm taking the Niners, but this is a spot.
Why is that obvious? You didn't take them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think that was more of just like I needed to do a little something to get
Himself.
back. You know,
Needed to feel something.
So you're
Well,
saying
we-
you're not
we
a
lo-
fake fan? 'Cause
no,
that's
we
what some
lost
people
3
think.
straight, so I needed to do a little something just to get us back.
Get back.
You
Get right.
know?
Sacrifice.
No, we win this game. Brock Purdy's playing fucking elite level quarterback again. Watch out.
Watch out.
Yep.
Look out.
Gino looks like shit still.
It's in Seattle.
Yeah.
in Seattle.
Yeah.
12th man.
if you look at the past like 15 years, Seattle's won that matchup like 95% of the time.
Hey, but last year they lost 3 times to us.
That's true. Maybe it can't.
As soon as Russell Wilson leaves that team, it's different.
That's true.
Adam?
But yeah, they've
Like
won historically.
I just feel, it just feels like the Seahawks got to win this one.
At home too. They just
They
lost.
just
the bad
lost.
team.
It is a must win for the Seahawks.
I think I'm going to go Seattle.
Nice.
Hey,
Good luck.
fuck you too then.
Good luck.
I like the Niners.
I can respect Felipe doing that because I picked against the Cowboys this week.
No, but I always pick the Niners. Though. I don't do that little petty shit. I just think the Seahawks have to win this.
I'm not doing any petty shit.
If this was a 4 o'clock game, I'd take the Niners. Put it like that.
That's a
prime time, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday Night Football. Watch out. Chris Thompson in attendance. Probably, I would assume so. 'Cause that's the big.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Good luck on to all your games on Thanksgiving. Good luck to you
go
fellas
smoke weed
who
with
both
your
have
cousin.
games.
Thank you.
But
Talk
thanks for
politics
listening to
with
the
your
Caps Off podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving. Who do you think is winning in Week 12? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube right below. Hit that bell right now.